from, yeah. But before you do all that, let me tell you something about me. I love some reggae music and she said me too. I like to burn some sass and she said me too. Born and raised in Nairobi and she said me too. Okay, sipendi watu tricky and she said me too. Sipendi watu sticky and she said me too. Can I get some more drinks and she said me too. Yeah. So like a fire that burns in my soul, you took over, now you got full control. And I want this to grow more and more, yeah. And like a river that flows, my action show. You know one thing you know, deep inside my mind I can't deny it. You took me by surprise, said I'm on fire, yeah. On fire, cause I found my desire. Said I'm on fire, yeah. On fire, you came and took me higher. And I said I'm on fire, yeah. On fire, cause I found my desire. Said I'm on fire, fire, yeah.
Let me soak that in and take that in. It's goosebumps.
Thanks.
Karibu sana. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you.
So mwitore liwe utana koroke menya no turakoro tukinyitanira nake nikoriro ndakwira muthenya umuthi tukoro tukinyitanira na Shamir ukamenya Shamir ni uria ukwinire rwimbo rutu akoro twigirana rurwitagwo on fire ngamenya ndo ingitwa ngameshiragia ni rwa Jamaica no uyu niwe muini wa rwimbo ruru na ni rwetu tukoro tukiaraniria nake muthenya umuthi kogo kowe na kioria koro kiaraniria na itwe lakini kwa sai asante kwa kukaa. Asante kwa kunimorda na sauti.
Asante kwa kunikaribisha hapa. I'm happy to be here.
Wow, how have you been so far?
Niko fiti, niko salama. Kusukuma tu.
Acha tukiona hiyo video na tukuone saa hii tunaona yenyewe maisha si mbaya.
Nilikuwa high school so bado nilikuwa mdogo kiasi. I was still nilikuwa bado najaribu vitu mbili tatu.
Hiyo ulikuwa unajaribu? Hapo ulikuwa
unajua mimi yule msee nikiingia studio nita produce 6 or 7 tracks.
Yeah.
And then I have to listen, you know. You have to listen back. And of course utapatani kila mtu kwa timu yako akona preference ile kitu anasikia ina sound better.
Yeah.
So it just happened to be one of those songs ile una release tu alafu.
And how do you come to that? Because nasikianga wasanii wengi wakisema nilirecord more but ndio niliona inaweza. How do you come to that conclusion that ndio itamake ndio watu wataikubali huko nje?
I think mostly na ile team nimekuwa nayo over the years.
Yeah.
Whenever tuna make muziki atuendagi studio alafu tunatengeneza ngoma moja alafu we'll release it. Lazima utengeneze nyingi. Let's say in a week I make up to 5 or 6 tracks.
Yeah.
Alafu tunakaa chini sisi wote tunasikiza. And then we make a vote.
Yeah.
You know? And then we also get people we just get total strangers.
Yeah.
Wakae chini wasikize without any bias.
Yeah.
And then wanaweza sema it's only in a sound poor.
Yeah.
So mostly the song with the most votes inaenda through.
Yeah. So before we ingie kwa industry and how were you introduced to music? What is your musical and how did you know this is the thing that I want to pursue in life? As in before release your first On Fire, ulijuaje music is your thing? How did you come about it?
Well, ni kitu nimekuwa nayo for a long time. I used to sing in church. I went to an SDA school in Maragua. I went to an SDA school and it played a big role in my upbringing as an artist because we used to sing a lot. So I remember we used to sing a lot in church, and as I was coming towards the end of my education, I felt like that's something I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So immediately nilimaliza primary nikaingia high school. So I used to go to a studio part time.
Yeah.
And also
growing around very, very talented musicians like Hari Kimani in Kabete really, really helped me. So wakati nilimaliza tu high school, I went and did some music production courses. Eventually a diploma, and then I just decided to get into music, full time.
And why reggae? Why reggae? Because kawa Kenya mostly unambango artists, kapuka, then all these other genres. But why for you ulisema mi Shamir nataka identify wana reggae music?
The influence ya wale watu niligrow na wao. Mostly kina Chris Darling. I grew up around Chris Darling. I grew up around what's his name? Kina Simple Simon, kina Full Stop, and walinisaidia kushape your style yangu because before I used to do a lot of R&B, and as you know, R&B has been fused with reggae music so much, so you wouldn't really tell the difference. That's why it's easy some ngine unasikia artist wa R&B song yake inakuwa covered na artist wa reggae, and it sounds really, really good.
And speaking about that, as in kuna hiyo feeling ya ukitokea kama Shamir ulitokea hiyo song like ilienda watu wakakujua uni reggae artist. Kuna hiyo uko kwa box ukijaribu ku do something else because you tried doing a song with DNA and then watu wakaanza kusema anatoka reggae. Kuna hiyo box uki-identify wana one genre kutoka ni ngumu ama
ni difficult. Ni difficult sana kutoka actually because for some reason people who listen to reggae music they're very aware of what good music is. So saa zingine ukijipata unakimbia kwa genre zingine, and then it becomes a bit problematic because something that people relate to really, really well. Saa ingine ukijaribu kutoka and then that's what they liked you with, inakuwa unaweza tengeneza beef ingine hujaiona na watu.
I can tell kuna watu hapa walikuwa wangejam sana kina wakula hapa Tereseo ni reggae lovers kufa kupora.
Ni noma. Kwanza hiyo time nilifanya fimbo. It was very, very bad. It was very bad. I remember I used to go to like different interviews, and that was always the discussion, like why, why, and it was a big fuss, It was a big fuss, but I don't blame anyone. I think people love what they love, and but it's also important for an artist to sort of kujaribu ku experience different genres at the same time.
And speaking about that, wewe ni msanii ndani ya reggae industry and you've been able to work with international artists, as in ngoma zako zimefika international levels, and umework rhythms kama rhythm inaitwa New Kingston rhythm ya last year, and naonanga pia kwa hiyo rhythm ikireleasiwa kuna wa Kenya fulani na kuna watu wa Jamaica fulani. How does that come about, as in mna wakingini wewe pekea, as in wewe una reaching out ama ni hao wana reach out? How does that work?
First of all, I believe in collaboration. I believe in collaboration. I'm an artist and I'm also a producer at the same time. I'm a songwriter as well. So in my career as a songwriter and as a producer as well, I tend to hook up with a lot of producers from different parts of the world, and also different artists. So kama sasa watu wa New Kingston wanaitwa producer anaitwa Padrino. He's a good friend of mine. We've worked together in a few projects, mainly songwriting projects. So most of it comes from my work as a songwriter for their artists, and also just collaborations in production, and giving production ideas.
So as a reggae artist who has been there for a long time, hiyo ngoma release ndio ilikuwa ya kwanza, it was in 2000 and
it was around 2007, 8.
Hapo hivyo. So umekuwa kwa industry for long ndani ya Kenya. Do you think what is your take about reggae music in Kenya? Is it growing? Are we going backwards?
Reggae music is growing. Reggae music is growing, and it's growing really, really fast. But unfortunately, Kenyan reggae artists, apart from me, Waire, and watu kama kina Red Sun, kina Lavosti, na Zizi, it's not open. Let's say with the many reggae DJs that we have in Kenya, not a lot is being done to push our wasanii wanajaribu ku come up na reggae music.
True.
I'm not giving any credit to myself, but I've worked in several rhythms last year. There's one called Love Pulse, which is doing well in Europe. There's another one called Blessings Rhythm, and me and the label that I'm working with, that is SHAMIR and Pinch and Sham. We've been trying to we're trying to bring up as many artists as possible. Kuna wasanii wa noma huku nje, yani wasanii wa noma sana. And the way I hear them, I'd love a lot of people to hear them as well.
I get you. And speaking of that, as in your first song will release Form 3 and then it ended out there. Is there that pressure as in release your first song na ikakuwa a hit song? Kuna hiyo pressure ya ku maintain hiyo standard umedilaje nayo so far?
Okay. To be honest, sikuwa na chase. Like I wasn't chasing anything. For me, music has always been something that I've been very, very passionate about. So yani ni ile tu, yani sijai kuwa na hiyo challenge ya create muziki. I create a lot of music. I also create a lot of music for a lot of artists. Mainly as a creative producer. You know, I've worked with a lot of artists. So yani hajai kuwa challenge yangu yani to maintain any kind of status, because at the end of the day, if people love what you do, they love what you do, and nobody can stop or fight against that, you know?
True. Let's talk about your latest jam, Me Too. What inspired you to release that?
Well,
what do you, as in, tell us about the song, what inspired you, kila kitu kuhusu hiyo ngoma?
Well, nilikuwa in a nice place. When was it? Well, it was last year. I went to Kekata Fair. And I was with a couple of friends. And for some reason, we were having a certain conversation. And everything, some of them mentioned, I just said me too, you know. Me too. Like I like
conversation, same.
Exactly. So you stumble on something, and me as an artist, when I stumble on an idea, like immediately I get into the studio and I create music. I have a studio at home. So immediately I got home, the first thing I did was just put down everything that we were trying to discuss, or whatever was happening in that situation. So sometimes I just write music from experiences zile zina happen kwa life yangu kila siku. So it was fun creating it. It was fun creating it. And eventually I met one of my very close friends, and it was Sam, who has a label called Teamy Life, and they offered to like do the video for me, and we did the video, and that was it.
And that was it. Wow. I love the song.
Thank you.
It's relatable.
Thank you.
DJ Mexi, nilikuwa nakwambia ukairada. Shamira hawezi kuja na ukose kumuuliza swali na unapenda reggae, so ni mtu umesikiza for a very long time. Rusha swali yako.
Well, ngoma zangu ziko kwa YouTube channel yangu, Shamir Tadeia. That is TADEIYA. Also kwa Boomplay. Almost everything that I release goes straight to Boomplay first before anywhere else.
Okay. Swali lingine? Niwe napingilia sana.
Well, I've always wanted to work with what's his name? I've always wanted to work with Dredson. He's an interesting artist because he's one of those. He's one of the very few artists who understand music. Like from what I hear, from his music, ni mtu ana understand muziki and also ni mtu yani ako flexible yani. Leo ako dancehall, kesho ako reggae, you know. He's someone I've always looked up to, like, coming up as an artist.
Sasa I want okay, before we mention your social media handles ndio watu waende wa check out, they can know when you release new songs. Mtu anaitwa Simones, your rest time is over. Please ingia. So unaweza tuambia your social media handles and then we sign out. Tuache umekuja na guitar, I think ukikuja na guitar
nimekuja na guitar
tutakufix, utatumalizia na kawimbo kamitu ndio watu waende waitafute. So you can tell us your social media platform.
Well, handles zangu ni Shamir himself, kila pahali, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, also on Snapchat. From, I think my Snapchat was being opened today by my manager, Penny Mungai, by the way. That's mostly it.
So you the last thing before okay, what is the word unazambia youth pale home? First of all, you released your first hit, so ukwa Form 3.
Yes.
So how did you do that, and they want to hear you and talk to them? So unaweza acha youth pale home na word gani?
Well, ningependa tu kuambia vijana hapo nje, hiki kitu ni possible. Unajua hiki kitu ni possible. Kuna trend saizi watu wanna make a lot of crazy music. It's not bad, and I'm not blaming you, but at the end of the day, you need to have something that lasts. Like you need to build a legacy for yourself. Don't do things for the moment. Look at artists like Kina Buju Banton, you know. The man filled up a whole stadium the other day, you know, and that's not hype. That's pure love, you know.
True.
So try and create music that people can fall in love with, and people can fall in love listening to your work, you know. Don't do it for the hype, you know. Do it for the love.
Do it for the love. Simones, tondo wake ukai. Wewe kuna udoreda kuongerera. Ugo wato nyase.
Unaigwa giko yi?
Daigwa.
Haya. Usifanye nipende nasikia jina Shamir nafikiri.
Well, I grew up Kikuyu in Kabete.
Oh, okay.
Mainly adopted by wa Kimashia. Hapo Modore. So that's my family, you know.
Wow.
That's my family.
Wow, that is amazing.
Yeah. Besiria ni ana dina maundu maingi makuga. Todo maundu maya ni maundu maria tukorwo tukiariria youth kama kawaida. Besiria ni inspiration gukorwo mundu andu aria manjirite ne muno mundu akorirwo aigira limelight ni kumari high school mundu munini guciria akoragwo ari inspiration nene na uguuga neri undu very important ohoro wa the music quality guciria thaici ungithikiria rwimbo rwake On Fire the same hype
feelings why you aga hedio
guciria noyo nginya thaici koguo gwiciria wasanii mafati gukorwo makiruta rwimbo at least rora last time load na timeline ya ko last thing wa industry na gwiciria na ithwiro itu ta DJs ne go support na gutigirira ati asanii ntwa ya iguru uti mundu regete guthaka nyimbo cia Kenya no ikorwo ari quality music. Yes.
Na riu turekererie na DJ Maxi, andu magigufuata ku social media platforms uthakaga kirafu kiriko kana ku
at DJ Maxi Instagram, Facebook at DJ Maxi, Twitter at DJ Maxi. Alafu kila Friday na kuanga club office in Meru.
Wow. Sasa I think tutaacha Shamira kiperform. Wacha tu liketokoro tugikinya safari raite muthenya wo muthi how tukona na muthenya wa rushari muthenya wa TBT jitagwe ni mukarajaga yo moyo kwige wega tugutiga hana Shamira kura performira rwimbo rwa latest.
Niendelee.
We take it over.
And I was sitting in a corner, minding my business. That is when I saw her, looking like a goddess, yeah. Darling, can I get your name and your number, where you come from, yeah. But before you do all that, let me tell you something about me. I love some reggae music and she said me too. Like to burn some sessions, she said me too. Born and raised in Nairobi and she said me too. Sipendi watu tricky and she said me too. Sipendi watu sticky and she said me too. Can I get some more drinks and she said me too. Well, it seems like you and I have a lot of things in common. So maybe we can go somewhere after this. Don't worry yourself, my girl, you'll be safe with me, no. But before I go too far, let me start once again from the top. I love some reggae music and she said me too. I like to burn some sets and she said me too. Born and raised in Nairobi and she said me too. Sipendi watu sticky and she said me too. Sipendi watu tricky and she said me too. Can I get some more drinks and she said me too. Eh. So kama tunaelewana, iko sawa, iko sawa. Ni kama tunaelewana, iko sawa, iko sawa. Kama tunaelewana, iko sawa, iko sawa. Kama tunaelewana, iko sawa. I love some reggae music and she said me too. I like to burn some sets and she said me too. Born and raised in Nairobi and she said me too.